You guys, look at my festive wine glasses. It's the most wonderful time of the year. My parents sent them to me. Hey, Mr. Snowman, what's up with you? Today I'm drinking a delicious Pinot Grigio, and you're like, Kate, why the last 2 times have you been drinking white chilled wine in the winter? Because it's hot as hell in this apartment. The heat just started a-clanging a couple minutes before I started making this video. It's like they know. So I'm trying to refresh myself with this delicious dry white wine from Italy. Vigneti del Sole. Delicious. I don't even know how to, delle Venezia. It's doing the job. You guys, today I'm going to do a tutorial for you about a dewy everyday makeup look. This is my go-to makeup look. I'm giving you a fresh face right now. I'm giving you zero makeup. I'm having a little bit of irritation right here, as you can see. A little bit of like, what the hell is that? So you had to pop up today? Cool, dude. Thanks. This is my go-to makeup look. I think we all just want to look like ourselves, but better. You don't want to be walking around town and having people shout out, hey, wow, look at her makeup. She really packed on the makeup today. You want it to look like you're not wearing makeup, but you actually are, okay? This is how we're gonna blend everything today. It's finally happening. I'm going to show you the magic of the Beauty Blender. You're gonna love it. I cleansed my face. I did my Lush cup of coffee mask so I don't look puffy. Mama's a little tired today. I can always tell because this eye is a little bit lazier. But you know what? When I'm done with this makeup, I'm gonna look fresh face as hell, like I just had a full night's sleep. The first thing I'm gonna use is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Primer. It's mattifying. It also fills in any fine lines and wrinkles you may have, and you notice that I'm just patting. The name of the game is patting, okay? We're not trying to be just rubbing the product all around our face. Ooh, my skin is rosy today. Whew. After you apply a product, let it sink in for a second. Makeup needs time to do its work. Don't rush it. You guys, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna break out the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Are you telling me again that I need to have a specific primer for my eyeshadow? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. The reason being is because the formula is so light and so silky. It is actually going to help your eyeshadow glide on. It's going to help it stay. It's not going to crease as much, and it's not going to look as crepey. If you don't know what crepey means, then you're super young and enjoy that. Good for you. So now that we primed our eyelids and our face, we're going to do our eyes. Now, I actually always used to do this backwards. I used to put my base on and everything and then do my eyes last. That's actually not the perfect order. The perfect order is do your eyes first after priming, because if there's any fallout from the shadow, you can clean that up and take care of that when you put your base on and use your Beauty Blender. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Look at the packaging. I mean, what the hell? It's like suede. Also, I hope to God that I'm saying this name correctly. If it's Anastasia and I've been saying Anastasia this long, it's embarrassing. Also, packaging, again, like what, that mirror? I mean, it has smudges on it, but if it didn't have smudges on it, you can see what I'm saying. I'm gonna go in with a shade of eyeshadow that matches the color of my lid. I just wanna balance out the color because you can see, you know, my eyelids are a little discolored. Also, can we talk about this brush? This is a high qual brush. So many eyeshadow palettes come with the crappiest brushes. What's even happening here? Sort of peachy light color because I'm pasty as hell, okay? Even though that's even, it looks a little bit white. I don't want to go for like a kabuki situation on my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with that MAC 217 brush that I love so much. This color is my go-to color for my skin tone. It just gives a little bit of depth to my eye when I want it to look just very natural. It's called Malt. It's a MAC shadow. Aren't you glad you can see my face this up close and personal? I know I am. I actually thought, do I need to trim my nose hairs to do this video? These are things you don't have to think about normally, but I thought about them. And then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. There's something very meditative about just blending in product. I kind of feel like Bob Ross right now. People give Bob Ross a hard time, but I freaking love him. Just so calming. Just gonna go in here, just in the crease. Just hit it very lightly. That's good. See, don't you want to fall asleep? But like in a good way though. I could listen to him talk about painting trees forever. See, that's perfect. And you're looking at my eyelids and you're like, what? What did you do? And I'm like, exactly. Perfectly balanced, but they look like my lid. This is what we're going for today. You guys, you know what this is? Don't be scared, it's fine. It's just an eyelash curler. I realize that it looks daunting. It looks like a torture device from the 1600s. I'm gonna show you how much this just changes the game. Just hold on a second. I look alive. Fresh-faced and full of life because I just put this contraption on my eyelid and pressed it down for 10 seconds. Why aren't you using an eyelash curler? I'm not mad at you, I'm just saying get one. We're not even doing any eyeliner today. We're just gonna do some mascara, and you know what I'm gonna whip out right now? It's the Roller Lash by Benefit. But this is gonna get into every nook and cranny. I keep going back to this again and again. Mascara is one of those things where like I've tried so many because they all claim to be so incredible. The packaging is usually banging, and then I can't tell you how many times I've been like, nope, no. If you don't wanna waste money on mascara, I just saved your ass, okay? Have you guys looked up Tammy Faye Baker yet? I told you needed to Google her. Just do it, okay? Because when I reference her, you're gonna have a very clear visual of who I'm talking about. Eyes done. Moving on to brows. Brows. You better get them brows. I really did not pour much wine in this glass, so. Breaking out this brand again, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is like my go-to brow routine, like every day. I love this product. The spoolie is great, so you want to go in with the spoolie and just comb out your brows. The other end, of course, has the pencil. I'm barely doing anything. Are you seeing this? I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have an eyebrow that's overly arched compared to the other one. It's this one. I look mildly evil at all times. What the hell, brow? Why you gotta be that way? I try to match them. But a good friend of mine told me, your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. Second step is we're gonna go in with one of my favorite all-time products. You know what I'm talking about, Glossier. Glossier and I went home for Thanksgiving together. It was like a whole new step in our relationship. We're even closer now. Here's looking at you, kid. Okay. Done and done. Now comes the moment we've been waiting for. The Beauty Blender. My favorite everyday go-to foundation is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, okay? This color is Finland. It also has 30 SPF in it, which is perfect for the summer as well as the winter. It is a sheer coverage, perfect for a natural dewy look. Here's what I do with the Beauty Blender. You put it under the sink, you run warm water over it, and you squeeze it out like 4 to 5 times until it's like nice and puffy. I've heard this again and again. Cate, I don't know, like the Beauty Blender, I feel like it just soaks up so much product. I feel like I'm throwing away money. That's a little bit dramatic. Don't be a drama queen. We all know how much foundation we get in each bottle. This is gonna last months. But another way to save on product is to not put the product onto the applicator. You put it on your face. And now we're just going to blend away. Again, we're not smearing, we're not rubbing, we're patting. That's leaving the makeup in place. Roll over your lips. Get in those nooks and crannies of your nose. That's the beauty of the Beauty Blender. Okay, that was a little redundant, but you just don't want any hard edges. That's the key. That is the name of the game. Next step is concealer. Concealer is always tricky. There's not one concealer that's going to work for every single person. I do find across the board that people absolutely love this product. It's the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Nars. You're putting makeup on your face. You're patting it into your skin. If you have any sorts of fine lines and wrinkles, they're not just going to magically vanish when you put makeup on. The key is you want to find products that don't draw more attention to your fine lines and wrinkles. I like to put concealer around my nostrils because I personally have some broken blood vessels. And then of course the under eye area. It has this pointed tip and you can get just all up into your eye. You gotta roll your eyes back into your head like you're dying. Do I look good? You don't want just anyone seeing you roll your eyes back in your head like that. Except for me. Apparently I want everyone seeing it. I'm doing this for you, okay? That's our base. Perfect. You know what? Nope, I forgot this. Damn it. Just a little baby pimple. Okay, great. This is Glossier Cloud Paint. It comes in 4 different colors. This particular color is called Puff. This will last you forever because all you need is like the tiniest, do you see this? All I do is I warm that between my fingers and put a dash on each apple of my cheek. And you know what I break out again? I break out that beauty blender and I blend it in. If you add too much product, don't worry, just keep blending. When you add your powder blush later on, it's going to give it that staying power. It's going to stay throughout the day because blush does fade, but I find that this really helps. Get ready, we're gonna set the makeup with powder. The powder I like to use for this look is MAC's Next to Nothing Powder in Light. It's finely milled, it is called Next to Nothing, and that is correct. It is a very sheer coverage. If you want something with a little more coverage, that's totally cool. You could use a translucent powder, you could mattify it a little bit. That's up to you. Really set that under eye area, because if you don't set it, what I find is that sometimes my mascara will fall under my eye and I'll have that like raccoon eye. We don't all want to look like Kate Moss after a rock concert at 2 a.m., okay? I don't need a raccoon eye at noon. Gotta set that shit. So we're moving on to blush. The first thing I do before I use blush is I put a little bit of bronzer on. I just find that it warms up my face. It really helps with a fresh, healthy glow. This is Benefit's Hoola bronzer. This is great for all skin types, honestly. Really excellent for fair skin because a lot of bronzers can look very muddy and just be too much on fair skin. But this is like the perfect amount. You want to go into the places where the sun hits you. You want to hit your forehead, the side of your face, coming down into your cheeks. You want to hit the bridge of your nose and even your chin. I'm sorry, I just look like I came in from skiing on the Alps, and I didn't. I'm holed up here like a vampire in this New York City apartment, okay? Smoke and mirrors. Yeah. You're just gonna hit it with a little bit of powder blush. I love Bobbi Brown's blushes. She makes great natural blush tones. This particular one is called Pretty Pink, and I just hit the apples of my cheeks. I don't want to be seeing any 80s blush out there. I don't need to see some Pat Benatar streaky shit happening. I don't want love to be a battlefield on your cheeks, okay? I need it to look natural. You can enjoy Stranger Things all you want. I don't want to see those makeup looks on your face walking around town. Come on. I'm breaking out the highlighter. You know how I feel about highlighter. This is MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle. I've used it before, I'll use it again. Perfect honey champagne glow. And you're just gonna hit the high points of your face. And it's gonna hit your cheekbones, okay? Also a little bit here on the forehead. A little thing I love to do. Gotta hit that Cupid's bow. People are gonna be like, oh my God, her lips are glowing. And you're gonna be like, I just put some powder on them. I don't know what to tell you. Also, I like to kind of like along the brow bone, just hit that as well. Oh, okay. Tatcha's Luminous Dewy Skin Mist is an incredible product, and I was actually very skeptical about it. Do I need a mist for my face? Am I just spraying water on my face? Like, okay, Tatcha. And then I tried it. Damn. I guess they say you should only do 2 to 3 spritzes. I definitely do like 5. You can use this when you're not wearing makeup to make your skin look refreshed. You can use it after you've done your full face of makeup to make your skin look even dewier, and it's going to help those points of highlight. It's going to make them look even more seamless and blend them in. Oh, and it smells amazing. It's just that extra little finishing spray at the end that's just the cherry on top of your look. Last but not least, Buxom Lip Gloss. I know you're getting tired of it, and you know what? Whatever, I don't care. You know I'm breaking Claire out again. Claire can do no wrong, okay? You just pop that gloss on. It's got the perfect rosy glow. You guys, I look like a damn cherub right now. What more do you want? Yes. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Maybe you learned 1 or 2 new things. Maybe you didn't. If you didn't, but if you did enjoy the video, please hit subscribe and like. You guys, I'll see you next time. Oh,